What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream, and I'm back the very next day. In the last video I was telling you that I was going to get the camper opened up, and that didn't happen. Other things needed to be done, and that was I had to mow the lawn. In the background of my last video, whenever I was sitting on the tailgate of this truck, the grass was pretty tall. I had to take the plow off the mower and put the mowing deck on, and then I went ahead and mowed, and that's what happened. So today I want to show you a couple things I need to address on the camper. I do have it partially open. I went ahead and put the awning out. We'll go ahead and take a look at the awning. Let's do that first. Whenever I got it, and here's the numbers on it. It was a 21-foot awning, and it was a really good deal. I think it was $300. Now, the canvas on the awning material itself, isn't in the best of shape. It's delaminating. You can see there, it's been taped up. It's delaminating there. I got the two support arms, which I already had, but one of them, a piece of it was broken. So I got the two support arms, you know, all the arms, except for the center one. The center arm was already on the camper. That's why I went with a bigger awning, because it already had a big awning on it, and somebody put this center support in there. It came with everything, the complete awning, and I'll show you a picture. I'll put a clip in here of how I hauled it home. It was about 60 miles away from the house, and I didn't know how to get it at home once I got there and realized it wasn't going to fit in my truck. What I did was pulled off one of the ends, which I believe it was this end here, and marked everything, measured, and then I cut the aluminum tube. Of course, the tube is bigger than the actual material, and then I went ahead and trimmed the material, and I didn't even do anything. You can tell I just cut it. I was planning on putting a seam on here, but the more I thought about it, we were just going to replace this canvas eventually one day, so there was no sense in it. What I did here was take off, I don't know, a couple feet, because this was a 21 foot, so 21, 20, 19, 18, 3 foot. I took 3 foot off because I went down to 18 foot. Now I had enough room that I could have added or kept it a little bit longer. You can see there. But the more I thought about it, I didn't know if I wanted that awning all the way to the end. I thought maybe if wind was coming around the corner, it might catch the front edge of the awning here. If wind was coming in from this direction, you know, this edge would be this much further out. So I'm kind of glad I left it. That's where it was originally. And it provides plenty of protection. You know, whenever we're in certain campgrounds, it's kind of nice having the extra overhang over the door, and it would have been nice to have another extra foot there. But again, keeping it simple, I went through all the original holes, and it was nice. That's what I did on the awning. Now, I'm working on this door, and I want to show you what I was talking about on the deadbolt. I got to get the keys here. This key works for the top, and it locks this, which this works fine, but we like using the deadbolt more than anything. And the deadbolt, you can see there, the deadbolt, that's how it goes in and out, doesn't have a place to go. And the more I thought about it, I was going to order the right striker for this. I think I'm just going to take this striker off and go ahead and notch it down a little bit, just for that deadbolt to clear, because it almost clears, and just be done with it. I mean, it's one of those things that I don't want to have to keep on messing with stuff when I don't have to. I also want to show you the jack pads that I made. Now, everybody talks about just go buy jack pads and, you know, be done with it. But if you've got, like my case, I had some treated wood laying around, and this is what I did. What you need to get is some of these wood bits. And they don't have to be this long, but I think I picked these up at Harbor Freight because I don't use these hardly at all. And you need a couple different sizes. And then I just took some old wood that I had laying around. I cut it to equal lengths. And then I took the spade bit and I drilled down into the wood so far. And then I took a bigger spade bit and I drilled down to that hole. I had burned the ends of the nylon so I could feed it in. I fed in the rope, I pulled it through, I tied a knot, I took a lighter to it and melted it, and did the same here. And then I filled the holes with silicone, so we don't have any problems with bugs getting in there, because last thing I want to do whenever I've been camping for the week is pull this out, it full of bugs or water, standing water, and then throw it in the camper for them to be living in the camper. So that's what I did. I made 4 of them. It's kind of nice because you can just throw them, and you can see I didn't have matching wood. This board, I don't even know where I got it from, but it was a bigger plank. It's really inexpensive, especially if you have the wood laying around and the rope like I did in this case. And all you need at that point is those wood bits. If you have those, then you're really set. So I wanted to show you what I was into. Today I will do the opening, flush out the system, hook up the electrical, get everything running and operating, fix up that striker plate so that deadbolt works. And so this is just a quick update telling you that I'm sorry I lied to you yesterday because I had to do something entirely different. I had to mow the whole lawn. And on top of that, that old mower that we have, unfortunately, finally needs a new carburetor. I don't know why carburetors don't last more than 40 years. What a shame. Thanks for checking out RV Daydream, and I hope to see you out there riding on a daydream. Bye.